What's happening, everybody? My name is Kush.
And I'm Big Roo.
This channel is about us exploring the outdoors and the two-way space with our homies, B and Breezy.
Brandon and Robbie.
Brandon and Rob. Y'all stay tuned, tap in. We travel a lot with our homies. It's about fishing, hunting, and everything you could think of as urban Latinos. I want to talk some of the misconceptions of owning a shotgun. People who are like us from the urban inner city side of the world, when we go to the outdoor space or anything shooting, we commonly pick up some sort of AR, a shotgun, a Glock, and a Draco.
AK.
AK, yeah, exactly. I had an AK, but here's the thing I want to highlight. Those are like entry level fun shit. When we were up in Georgia last year sometime, we fell in love with skeet shooting. So today, we brought a bunch of shotguns out. We got a skeet shooting shotgun, a self-defense shotgun, and some AR shotguns that we're just gonna have fun with. And we want to talk about like the difference of them because, man, there's skeet shooting, there's sport shooting, there's all types of shooting you can do with a shotgun. And I just want to highlight my boy Clayton is a 6'8" behemoth of a man drinking a Capri Sun.
Oh yeah. That's for all the soccer moms out there. You know?
Yeah. Welcome, and of course our boy Gun Daddy's back. Jefferson Clayton, JC, brother. So yo, let's
was a little bit longer.
Rue, let's get some mags loaded up. Let's just do some dump, cause okay. I mean, really, it's like
I need Jeff to help me with these because I'm struggling. It's my first time actually like banging them out, and he told me I with these big gorilla hands, I don't know how to manhandle supposedly. Let's do it.
All right, fellas, big misconception with shotguns. They are the best thing for home defense.
That's a big misconception, huh?
Big misconception,
why
right?
you say that?
Pump action shotguns. You actually have to have training in order to run a shotgun.
You probably got to be strong for it too, somewhat strong, right?
You got to be able to manipulate this weapon system. The problem is under stress and duress, you're going to short stroke, cause a lot of malfunctions. If you can only get one fucking round off, that round, if you hit somebody, is going to stop.
Yeah.
But the problem is if you miss them and you can't get that second round off, it's going to be a bad day.
Yeah.
So getting proper training on the shotgun is really important if you plan to use it for home defense.
So what you're holding there is the Mossberg 550, right?
Well, it's a Mossberg 500 Persuader.
500.
A little bit shorter, a little bit more set up for home defense. This one here, we have a 12 gauge. It takes 2 3/4 or 3-inch shells. And that's another thing with shotguns, right? So certain shotguns might only take a certain size shell. You always want to check the barrel and it will tell you the exact size. So this one goes 2 3/4. 2 3/4 will fit the chamber in this. So when shooting a shotgun, you got to manhandle it. You got to rack it all the way. Use full force. Don't half-ass it. And when I'm slamming it forward, I'm slamming this pump forward, right? So I'm...
Gotcha.
And talking about the importance of like the stock being buried in the fucking shoulder.
Yeah. So recoil control with the shotgun. When I have my shotgun, if I leave a gap right here, I go to shoot this gun, right? That's going to punch into all that fucking, and it's going to literally punch me in the shoulder. I'll get bruised the next day. A lot of people, first time skeet shooting, that's what they do. Roll this shoulder into it, close that gap, push forward, and pull. So you're push and pulling the shotgun. So I'm pulling it in, using this, my shooting hand, I'm pulling it into my shoulder, rolling that shoulder forward, and then I'm pushing this hand forward. And I'm able to control the recoil on that gun a lot better.
Essentially hugging the...
Yeah.
I'll show y'all on the camera. The fine folks at Panzer Arms and GForce sent us these two AR-12s. Turkish made. We're going to run these. We've been running them.
What was that? What were y'all showing them?
You mirror them.
So it just results in, so if you're here, right, and I want to load, if I'm going to speed reload or I'm just kind of relaxed, you know, I'm just going to load it this way just because this ergonomics, it just allows me to kind of just hold it. So, yeah. So then, yeah, just like this, nothing crazy. You know, you'll see a lot of like trap shooters, skeet shooters, you know, they're just kind of casual. Now, when they're going to it, they'll also turn it over like this because they'll hold a couple shells at the same time and then they'll slide through.
I've seen them.
Yeah, always.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we just filled it up. I think this is 5+1. You know, so we'll see. Because Gun Daddy was telling us earlier that shotguns weren't really designed for MagFed, and obviously now you got companies who are moving to this type of platform. Yeah, let's see. Hold on. Let me put my
Eyes and ears.
Here we go, Jeff. Here we go. Live. While we're shooting, we're having an issue. I got a feeling it's this button, but I'm not sure because I'm not well-rounded on the shotgun. So I'll give it to a professional.
With this one? I did one. You got it?
Got it. So this one's already racked, correct?
It is.
Okay. What the heck did you just do?
I just right.
So what's going on here is
I'm just doing it with force.
So what's going on here is he's having to hit the action release. So on a pump action shotgun, after you fire a round, that action's released. But if you haven't fired a round yet and you want to pump that shotgun, you have to hit an action release. So on Mossbergs, they might be in a little bit different of a position. Sometimes they're behind the trigger, sometimes they're in front. But that action release releases the action so you can pump that gun and extract that shell.
After every shot.
No, just the initial.
The initial loading.
See how I can't do nothing with it?
Yep.
Because it's locked. But once that and it ejects,
he
then I'll
pulls
be
the
able to
trigger.
rack the next one.
Okay.
But initially,
Oh.
Yep. Don't shoot steel.
yeah.
I'm not shooting fucking.
No.
You tell me when.
So, okay, so what happened?
Whoa.
So you ejected a good shell.
You're already loaded.
So if you had another one, then you could just put that back. But no worries.
So,
See that hole?
insane.
now, like Jeff's talked about in the last episode. Look, there's nobody over there. You want to make sure that when you're moving down to this part of the range, that there's nobody there, cause safety first, right?
Safety first.
Safety first.
All right.
And know your weapon. I know there's nothing in there, but just in case, right? So here we go. What is this? That's the Panzer Arms AR-12. Let's see how it runs. Let's see. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah. Here we go. Woo! That's money. That's money. I like how it shoots. And I could feel the kick nice and strong, but that's nice. Oh, here they go.
The more you know. The more you know. Bro, knowledge is power because I'm learning about the action release. I'm learning about the pump, how it works, the load, how to load upside down for comfort, and how to, safety, everything. So knowledge is power, and I don't care. Man, it's going to offend a lot of people. Again, I don't care what the left says. Knowledge is power. Guns is not for dummies. Guns don't kill people. They don't. Guns don't kill. These are for protection, self-protection, home protection, and stop your threat.
All right, right? So,
Pew pew papa.
Pew, pew,
I'm-
yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that one yet. So, I'm in the fucking zone, right? I'm shooting. I need to fucking reload real quick. I don't have time to load from the bottom. I extract that. I throw that in.
Wow, what?
So, I'm able to feed in through my breech and come forward. Right?
Gun Daddy, in Spanish, he's Papi Pistolero.
That one.
Papi Pistolero. That could be a shirt. Seriously. Papi Pistolero. That sounds fire.
Remember where you heard it first.
Heard it here, folks.
Collab.
Go ahead.
Home defense. What would you recommend as a round? Because I know you said no pellets. Obviously, Birdshot is pellets.
I don't recommend
Slug.
Birdshot. It spreads too much and
Yep.
it's not really effective at any distance past 5 or 10 yards.
Right.
Right? You shoot somebody with a fucking birdshot at 10 yards, you might not be stopping, you might just be pissing them off.
So what would you go for? Like a slug or a buck?
I'm using triple aught buck. There's different size buckshots, right? So double aught buck, you don't necessarily need that for home defense. They also have home defense rounds that have reduced powder and stuff like that, because you don't need a full power
powder
round in
yeah.
your house.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bring a deer down at 30 yards. I'm trying to bring somebody out inside my house, typically within 15, 20 feet, unless I live in a mansion. Even then, I'm at 30 to 50 feet.
Hey Jeff, real quick, and we'll wrap it up. One of these next episodes, we're gonna talk about fitness and firearms.
So that was a great
I gotta plant that. I gotta plant that seed. I've been documenting my own journey. You know, my brother's starting to get into fitness too, but I'm recently down almost 100 pounds, But I'm doing a refeed right now, so I'm kind of bulking up. But it's important because when you carry, once this motherfucker runs out, if you can't run or your heart isn't in good shape or condition, you're fighting a fight that's a losing battle. And so these guys, you see his shoulders? This guy looks like a little rhino. This guy looks like a mountain. These guys train.
They do.
So,
yeah.
guys, go ahead, yeah.
Well, I was just gonna touch on, and let's take the. I mean, yeah, it's a gun page and it's a knowledge page, but take all of that outside. Right, you're building a community with guys. I met you guys recently. I want you here a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hold you accountable to not only train to dry fire to do this, but also stop eating like shit. It doesn't mean you have to eat chicken breast, broccoli, and this, and that's a bodybuilding concept. I was a trainer for a long time, and you go through all of this stuff. But when it comes down to it, it's just consistency. Better every day in every aspect, you know, spiritually,
1%.
physically, emotionally.
Habits,
This,
bro.
100%. Yeah. And I think that's where people miss the mark. You know, it's cliche. Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, we're here for the long haul. You know, the community
We
that.
gotta destroy this gluttonous spirit, brother. That's it, bro. Let's do it.
All right.
Hey,
Let's
if you lift a lot, you can eat a lot. I mean,
That's a fact.
I'm up to about 5,500 calories a day, and I'm rocking my 5'8", 230 frame fairly well, I think.
yeah.
But
Send me some pictures of you, so when we edit, we'll post some pictures.
Crocs, Glocks, and Clocks.
That's it.
100%.
Crocs, Cries, and Glocks.
Tell them
$400 pants with $30 shoes.
That's it, folks.
Gotta stop.
We're done.
That's it.
All right, now let's rip some.
Let's
Oh,
go.
we're almost done. You see, those puppies are in 4 levels. Do you see this? It's already at all times.